This was Borson back in January when it was first announced that City had been given an undisclosed date for the hearing, as Jim asked him how the case compared to that of Everton and Nottingham Forest.
The scale is on a completely different level. I mean, there can be no question that that this will end in, at least relegation. If proven, and, I don't believe that the Premier League will be able to prove a case of this nature in an independent commission. I think it's a completely inappropriate forum for a case of this nature. But if proven, this is super serious. I mean, there can be nobody would argue with that. City themselves in their submissions, I promise you, because they've said it to CAS, they will say this is an allegation of the most serious nature.
Manchester City say robustly they will clear their name. Do you think they will?
I think they'll clear their name, because I think a case of this nature has to have a level of cogent proof which seems to me to be impossible to present to an independent commission. And furthermore, it seems to me highly unlikely that the conduct that is alleged has taken place over a 10-year period with the sorts of individuals that are involved in the club and in the companies that are involved. It seems to me highly unlikely, and that also will be the starting point of any independent commission. Whether Simon likes it or not, that is their starting point, and it will be a very big call for any quasi-court tribunal to suggest that this number of people have been dishonest and have perjured themselves.
Very interesting thoughts from Stefan Borson there, who doesn't believe that City are going to be found guilty of those 115 breaches, alleged breaches, should we say. But what I wonder, though, Ali, is, this is going to go on for, I was going to say for weeks, but effectively it's for months. Mm-hmm. Will it affect the team on the pitch? And will the outcome potentially affect Pep Guardiola's thinking on his future at the Etihad?
I think naturally it would. I think naturally if the decision goes against City, Jeff, then I think it'll affect everybody at the club's approach, and playing staff and coaching staff and Pep and everybody. I think it's natural, because if you're found guilty, and it's a big if you're found guilty, then all of a sudden you'd have to wait and see what the punishment is. Now, if the punishment is you playing your football in another division, then it would be madness not to suggest that will have a bearing on players and management at City. Now, it's key to point out as well that they 100% claim innocence in the whole matter. And from their point of view, and dare I say it and dare I suggest it, I think from the Football Authority's point of view as well, I think life is a whole lot easier for everybody moving forward if Manchester City are right in their innocence.
It'd be interesting to see whether the football community as a whole would accept that. I know they have to, you know, but people will be cynical, will be sceptical. I don't think there's any question. And I do not envy this independent commission.
Oh,
it's almost a no-win situation, isn't it?
I mean, listen, we keep saying it and we're right, we're 100% right. Justice has to be served, right? But what a can of worms.
Oh my goodness.
We're about to open up if it goes against City. It's just going to be absolutely incredible.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing is now, get on with it, boys.
Yes.
Let's come to a conclusion. Yes. This has gone on long enough. If City...
Everybody deserves an outcome.
Absolutely. If City are found not guilty, so be it. If they are found guilty, well, as you say, that's a whole different ball game, but we shall see. What we do need to do is make sure that it does not drag on into 2025 and beyond.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.